So this is the scenario that takes place thousands of times a day in businesses, small and large, all across the country. And these decisions have a huge impact on the future success of these companies and have so often led to a huge epidemic. An epidemic of disengagement with the American workforce. So here it is. You need a manager. So you looked at your team and you have a really hard-working, highly effective employee. One that puts in the extra effort and does a great job. In fact, the other employees even look up to this person as a role model for competency. Then you take the next step. You decide to promote this great employee into the role of a manager. You've given them a new title, you've given them a raise, and this new responsibility of managing people. Now let me pause this for just 1 second. Would you hire a forklift driver and put them to work driving a forklift without any training beforehand? Would you hire someone into your accounting department with no experience, no knowledge or education of accounting and put them to work day one with no training? Well, of course not. That'd be silly, right? Yet you've not spent 1 minute or 1 single cent on this employee you just promoted into management on training to be a leader of people. And this, my friends, is the root cause of the American workforce epidemic. Over 70% are disengaged from their employer and only show up to get a paycheck. And 50% of them would leave tomorrow if a better gig came along. So, okay, I'll avoid all that. I'll just go out and hire an experienced manager. Well, sorry, that's double jeopardy. Most of them have never been trained in leadership or management skills either. And they can pollute your culture with bad practices and motivational killing attitudes. You run a huge risk of losing some of your best team members because of this single misplaced decision. Understand this. No matter what business you're in the people business. And people work for people. They join companies and they leave bad bosses. I've made all the mistakes that anybody can make in this area. You can learn from my mistakes. Now you can learn from my experience so you don't have to make the same bad decisions I did and thousands of others have as well. I'll share with you the best practices and vital behaviors that I've developed and are used by great business leaders all across the country. I'll share my real-world proven methods that have been used to build big businesses and small businesses for decades. Stop waiting. Let's get going. Invest in you. Invest in your managers to all become awesome leaders. The ROI on this is huge. In fact, I'm so confident that after attending my collaborative leadership weekend, and you go back and apply this strategic plan, we will help you design, and you don't get the ROI you expected, I'll give you every penny back, no questions asked. All of this creates profit margin. And with increased profit margins comes options. Yes, options do things to your company, for your company, and more importantly for you. Do you want to work this hard the rest of your life and minimize the end result? Of course not. Learn to maximize. Do you want more personal freedom? A more rewarding work-life balance? More money in the bank? A better retirement? Are you ready for your transformational change? Well, sign up. You got nothing to lose. Hey, it's an old ranch with a view of the course and a couple good meals. Why not get going?